think the thing that I've learned through all the ups and downs, wins and losses, injuries, difficulties, highlights, records, it's about enjoying the process, enjoying the journey.
Candace Parker just dropped proof about Brittany Griner's real gender, and fans swear the WNBA didn't let her walk away on her own. They believe she was pushed out before she could show the world what the league has been covering up, and this isn't some wild rumor made up online. People close to Candace claim she's sitting on real files, medical records, photos, and other receipts that could end any debate about Griner for good. If that information ever leaks, it's not just Griner's career that's over. It could take the WNBA down with her, along with their sponsors and entire image. But here's what has fans side-eyeing everything. Candace didn't sound like someone ready to call it quits. Her farewell post included lines like, "not cheating the game and leaving it in a better place." Many believe she was dropping coded warnings. Add to that how she's been, talking about pushing through challenges. It doesn't sound like a player ready to retire. It sounds like someone being told to. Now, with the league allegedly doing everything it can to keep this buried, fans keep asking the same question. If Candace's files ever get out, will the WNBA survive the fallout, or will it all finally blow up? That's why people are convinced Candace Parker didn't walk away on her own. They believe the league forced her out because she had proof.
Brittany, let me see something real quick. Brick, thank you. Get the hell out of here, yo.
Fans say the double standard is obvious. One viral comment put it bluntly. The WNBA is paying a grown man to bully women on a basketball court, and we're supposed to act like it's fair. Brian is a dude, 100%. When Candace started questioning why everyone had to stay quiet about Griner, her career ended almost immediately. There was no farewell tour, no slow goodbye, just a sudden retirement announcement that felt more like damage control than her own choice. Now, if Candace really was silenced to protect Griner, it's not a question of if those files come out, but when, and that's exactly why her retirement post feels so strange to fans. Most players leave the league with cheerful statements about moving on, but Candace's farewell sounded like something else entirely. She wrote, "I promised I'd never cheat the game and that I'd leave it in a better place than I came into it. Thoughtful. The competitor in me always wants one more, but it's time. My heart and body knew, but I needed to give my mind time to accept it." People immediately latched onto that first line, "never cheat the game." Many took it as a hint that she was talking about more than just her career ending. They believe it was her subtle way of warning people without directly breaking whatever deal was made to push her out. It doesn't help that Candace hasn't been acting like someone ready to slow down. In a recent interview, she reflected on pushing through challenges and learning from difficulties, and the way she said it has fans convinced she was hinting at something much deeper than basketball struggles.
I think the thing that I've learned through all the ups and downs, wins and losses, injuries, difficulties, highlights, records, it's about enjoying the process, enjoying.
For people who were already suspicious, that interview and her farewell post felt like breadcrumbs, signals that Candace didn't choose to leave, and that she knows the league is hiding something much bigger. That's what's made fans start digging even deeper into what's really going on with Brittany Griner. So, what's the evidence Candace supposedly has? The proof people claim could confirm what everyone's already been whispering about. Here's what those close to her say she's sitting on. First off, there are the practice room recordings. According to whispers online, Candace didn't just leave Phoenix empty-handed. She reportedly walked away with recordings, private practice footage from team drills and closed-door meetings with Brittany Griner, Diana Taurasi, and Skylar Diggins-Smith. Here's a look at one of those practice clips, so you can understand why people are saying this isn't just normal team footage music.
You're doing a half cycle, down there and back. You're gonna watch the other team.
I take it in every time.
Take it in every time.
Last group go. Easy pass. There you go. There you go. Nice.
People who claim to know what's on those tapes say there are moments where the dynamics between Griner and the league's inner circle don't look right. The way certain things are discussed, the way exceptions seem to be made, it all feels off. It's the kind of footage that could force the WNBA to explain why Griner receives treatment no one else does. If even one of those clips leaks, the league could be facing questions it can't ignore. Next, there are the players who supposedly know more than they're saying. Former Mercury stars like Penny Taylor and Dana Bonner, and even current players like Kalia Copper and Sophie Cunningham, are rumored to have seen or heard things that align with Candace's claims.
Know what it takes in the interview to win. We have a group of vets, so on the road we know we gotta bring it. So we kind of have our little team meetings before the game, and
right now they're staying quiet because speaking up could cost them contracts, endorsements, even their careers. But sources close to Candace claim she's kept receipts, screenshots, text messages, and even recorded calls where these players back up her story. If those receipts ever come out, it won't just be a rumor anymore. It'll become something the WNBA can't bury. Then there's the performance data Candace's camp is rumored to have. Not medical records, but internal league testing results. Numbers like sprint speeds, strength-to-weight ratios, and bone density scans that the WNBA uses for player evaluations. Here's a quick look at the kind of data we're talking about, just so you can understand the level of testing that's happening behind closed doors.
We're all familiar with the box score stats in basketball, like points, rebounds, and assists, but which is actually most important for winning games? Here's my first attempt at a regression analysis on the WNBA box score stats. First, I compiled the per-game stats for each of the 12 teams, along with their winning percentage. We selected the box score stats as the independent variables, and the winning percentage as the dependent variables, and ran the regression on Excel.
Insiders claim Candace believes these figures make it clear that Griner has a biological edge no other player in the league can match, and if those stats leak alongside the recordings and player statements, the WNBA will be forced to answer why they've ignored this information while punishing other athletes like Liz Cambage and even Caster Semenya for far less. Just look at how Cambage herself spoke about being and how the media twisted everything around her.
Don't understand the media constantly trying to twist the things I say into a negative way when all I want is better for women. I really don't understand it.
What about that situation made it so toxic? And which situation are you referring to?
Well, I think the Sparks was really just like a nail in the coffin.
What's really convinced fans that this isn't just gossip is the paper trail. Before Candace retired, she was reportedly pushed to sign a strict non-disclosure agreement, not the standard exit paperwork most veterans receive, but one that specifically blocked her from talking about player eligibility issues. She allegedly refused to sign. And almost immediately after, talk about her sudden retirement began spreading. If Candace kept copies of emails, drafts, or even voice messages from league officials trying to pressure her into signing, that would prove the WNBA knew exactly what it was trying to cover up. And last but not least, there's the ugliest claim of all. A source close to the Mercury says Candace wasn't just offered an NDA. She was allegedly offered a 7-figure payout to quietly step away and focus on her post-play career. And as most fans already know, WNBA players don't exactly make life-changing money. That's why we've been seeing all these recent strikes about revenue splits. Here's a quick clip of one player breaking down just how little of the league's revenue they actually see.
Asking to get paid what the men get paid. We're asking to get paid the same percentage of revenue. Do you know what I'm saying?
Got it. So that's a huge misconception.
That's a huge misconception. In the NBA, they have percentages of revenue shared for the players, right? So jersey sales, their TV contracts, but that's because their CBA negotiates. You know, if the owners are making certain types of money, they get that as well. In the WNBA, that's not the case.
Now, if Candace can prove that offer with bank records, emails, or recorded calls from league executives, this stops being a rumor. It becomes hard evidence that the WNBA was willing to pay one of its biggest legends to keep Brittany Griner's situation hidden. And when you look at the kind of moments fans are already pointing to, you can understand why the league might be desperate to keep this quiet. By now, most people have seen the viral pool clip, so there's no need to explain it. If you've got eyes, you don't need anyone to spell it out for you. Add that to the moment Griner nearly threw hands with Steph Talbot during a game, and it only builds on what fans already believe, that she plays like she doesn't even see women as equals on the court. Check out this Talbot clip in case you missed it. Then tell me what you think.
Turnovers is which they average, they are last.
BG staying with it. Jump ball is called and Griner is not.
And when you look back, this isn't new. Griner's been moving like this for years. It didn't start in the WNBA. It started way back in college. In 2010, while playing for Baylor against Texas Tech, Brittany Griner went from defending a play to swinging a full roundhouse punch at Jordan Barncastle on live TV. Barncastle hit the floor with a broken nose. For women's college basketball, nobody had ever seen anything like it. Griner didn't just foul, she flattened her like it was a street fight, not a game.
We're just plain fighting tonight. Fight night at the USA. We've got your highlights. We will hear from both parties.
People weren't just shocked because of the punch. They were shocked by how easily Griner dropped someone. Like she wasn't even playing the same sport as the women around her. Fast forward to 2019, Phoenix Mercury versus Dallas Wings. What started as a routine hard foul turned into complete chaos. And once again, Griner was at the center of it all. She first shoved Isabel Harrison, then went straight after Christine Anigwe, throwing punches right there on the court. Turner reaching in, Alicia Gray from behind the line, and down it goes. And now we've got Brittany Griner going after Anigwe. And this could get ugly. Griner is being held back by multiple players, and now she's trying to throw punches. The clip went viral instantly, and for many fans, it confirmed what they'd been saying for years. Griner doesn't play by the same rules as everyone else.
Reaching in, Alicia Gray from behind the line, and down it goes. And now we've got Brittany Griner going after Anigwe, and this could get ugly. Griner is being held back by numerous players, and now trying to throw.
She got hit with a 3-game suspension, but fans couldn't ignore how easily she was literally moving players out of the way like they were nothing. Even the broadcasters pointed it out, saying, "You don't see that level of strength in the women's game unless someone's got a serious size and power gap." Then, in September 2024, it happened again. Griner boxed out LA rookie Rickea Jackson, but instead of just fighting for position, she caught her across the face, raised an elbow near her head, and stood over her as she went down. Both players were ejected. But the clip went viral because the size gap was impossible to ignore. Jackson, a 6'2" rookie, looked like a kid getting tossed around in practice. Just take a look at that moment. Griner boxing out Jackson, catching her in the face and towering over her as she hits the floor.